Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to talk about ratio and how to solve problems related to ratios. Now, basically in ratios, we have similar problems, but they are solved in many different ways. For example, here we're going to divide numbers using ratios. Let's take a look at some of the questions. Dividing using ratios. Okay. Let's take a look at the question. For example, let's take something that has three ratios. It's better. Yes. Okay. Let's take one of the questions here. Dividing using a ratio. Okay. Let's take this one. The answered one. I just want to make sure that I take a question that has three ratios. It's better to explain for you guys. So basically, the question says divide 1,170 in the ratio of 2 to 3 to 4. So we have three people and we have 1,170 in total. So focus on this. If this number is in total, it means you have to use this method. It means the first thing you do, you have to add the ratios. If this number is not the total, you can't add the ratios. Okay? So focus on the steps. So first thing we do, we add the ratios as we said because this is the total money. So we add 2 plus 3 plus 4 and the answer is 9. The answer is 9. So 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 4 is 9. Now, the next step is what? We divide the total money on the total ratios. Divide the total money on the total of ratios. This is very important. You have to understand the step. So we divide the total money, which is this one, on the total of ratios that we added the ratios all together to find it. So when I divide 1,170, so 1,170, divide the total ratios, which is 9, I will get 130. So the answer or the number is 130. Now, to find each one of them, I'm going to take the 130 and multiply it by each one of them. So I'm going to multiply it by the 2, and then I'm going to multiply it by the 3, and then I'm going to multiply it by the 4. And this is how you find or you divide a number using a ratio. So first, 130, I'm going to multiply it by 2, and then multiply it by 3, and then multiply it by 4. First, when you multiply it by 2, it's going to be 260. 260. Second one, sorry, multiply by 3 equals, this one's going to be 390. 390. And the last one, 130 times 4 is going to be 520. 520. And by that, I divided 1,170 using this ratio. So focus on the question, focus on what they need. If they give you the total number and they told you to divide it by ratios, first you have to add the ratios, divide the total number by the total ratios, take the number that you got multiplied by each ratio, and you'll get your answer. And this is how you answer a question like this. Now let's say that the number they gave you is not the total ratio. Let me show you a question so you understand the idea. Okay, let's see question that has this idea. It's not about dividing. They won't tell you to divide. They will tell you someone got, yes, question 7, for example. Yes. I'm trying to cover all the important stuff about ratios and the different types of questions for you guys. So let's see. In question 7 here, yes, this is very important. So in question 7, sorry, Archie and Bijan share some money in the ratio of 7 to 11. Bijan gets 132 pounds. How much money does Archie get? Do you see the idea here? As I told you, this shows us that 132 is Bijan's ratio or Bijan's share. It's not the total number of money. That's the idea that where the answer becomes different or the ways of answering becomes different. Because if it's a total number or a total money, I'm gonna do add these, divide the total money by the total ratio, and then multiply by the ratios. But now it's different. Now I have two people. I have the first one, which is Bijan, Archie, I'm sorry, Archie. And the second one is Bijan, like this. Now, Archie's ratio is 7. So the ratios are 7 to 11. Let's put this here, 7 to 11. Now I put the names, I put the ratios under them. Now I want to put the money under the person who has this money. So Bijan has 132, so I'm going to write it here, 132. Okay, sorry, 132 pounds. Now, because I have ratios and I have amounts of ratios, it means to find the missing number, I can use the x method. I can use the x method. So I can multiply this by 7 and then divide the answer by 11 to get the missing number. So basically, I use the x method here. So 132 times 7 equals 924, and then divide 11. This will give me 84. So the final answer is 84. So the idea here that Archie's shares 84. And if you want to check, you just add 84 with 132. If it gives you, sorry, doesn't look right. Yeah, it's not right. Wait, give me a second. I didn't do the calculation right, maybe. So I'm multiplying 132. It's 132, yes. 132 times 7 and then divided by 11. I got 84, yes. I got 84. I'm missing something. 7 and 11. So divide and multiply. Yes. 132 plus 84 to 16. Bijan's share is 132. Give me a second. So yes, as we said, yes, when you multiply this 132 by 7, and then divide it by 11, you'll get 84. So the final answer is 84. So Archie's share is 84. And this is how you answer a question like this. So as we said, if they give you the total money, you can add the ratios and divide total money by total ratios. But here they gave you the share of one of them. This means you have to use the X method to find the missing share. And this is how you answer a question like this. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.